Okay, so yeah, moving on, we're going to touch on, like I was saying, Tears of the Kingdom. This was just kind of showing that the game has been selling incredibly well. Basically, the game has sold 10 million copies in just the 3 days after it launched on May 12th. It's
Marketing.
It says this stacks among the Switch's best games. Breath of the Wild in its 6 year lifetime sold 30 million copies, and Mario Kart sold 53 million.
No, Mario Kart's just like way, way up there, but still 10 million, 3 days. That's wild.
Yeah.
That is freaking nuts.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. That's pretty impressive. And then just kind of a second parter to that, I also had apparently the creators of Zelda, Aonuma and Fujibayashi, who is the director, they've essentially been talking about possibly with the Mario movie success of they want to do a Zelda movie, kind of. Or they're like lightly touching on the subject where it says, as of Aonuma, he said, I have to say I'm interested for sure, but it's not just me being interested in something that makes things happen, unfortunately, Aonuma said. And Fujibayashi basically kind of just said, well, whatever the fans want, we'll think about.
See, I think it's going to be so much harder to do a Zelda movie than a Mario movie. Like, Zelda is, I mean, he's a silent protagonist for the most part, besides his grunts and yas. Like, how do you make a movie around it? Like, people are already upset that, you know, Chris Pratt has had a different voice for Mario. How is the internet going to agree on what Link should sound like?
You get Chris Pratt again.
Have it play Zelda.
That's the answer for everything. Chris Pratt voices every character.
Or like Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson's blonde or whatever.
Pulls out the Master Sword.
Oh my god. You just see his nose.
Yeah, Ganon shows up and he's like, wow.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I think that's going to be just trickier. I also don't know if I would want to see that animated or if that would be almost better live action. Like, I don't know. It really depends on what route they go with that. Because, like, there's so many different tones to take Zelda. Like, it could be very dark. It could be very cartoony. It could be somewhere in between. Mario is just always kind of bright and happy. So that was an easy thing to transition into cartoon.
You know who I would want to play Zelda? Like, seriously? I guess if they were to choose somebody, I kind of liked Timothée Chalamet in the newest Dune movie. I mean, he was kind of a very...
Did you say as Zelda?
Yeah. No, as Link. I meant... Did I say Zelda?
As Zelda.
Oh.
Like, I was trying to picture like...
Yeah, just do that.
Get chewed
Trying to see that.
He was very quiet in Dune, so that's the only reason why I'm like...
Yeah, I don't know. That's just going to be a tricky one to sell.
Plus, he's a younger actor.
That's tricky.